Hey, thanks for jumping over to this video. I'm going to explain to you three important things on this video about Salesforce experts. The idea behind this came to me after talking to a friend who's built a really big business by helping businesses with one particular problem and doing it on a service-as-a-service basis. So what does that mean? Well, Salesforce, for example, is software as a service, right? You basically are renting access to that software application and then customizing it to your needs. So a service as a service is really similar. Instead of having to invest in a full-time employee, a freelancer, or a consultant, what you're doing is you're kind of joining a club. So for one monthly fee, you're getting access to a team of experts, in this case on Salesforce. So the idea being that rather than having to go out and interview, hire, compare different options between freelancers, employees, and consultants, you simply can use our team of experts who are like a virtual help desk. Okay, so that's the concept behind Salesforce experts. So basically, it's a team of Salesforce experts. You submit requests for changes and customizations, and you can have unlimited customizations in any given month as a member. And you can have one active request at a time as a standard member. That's how we're initially going to roll this out. So basically you can submit a request, you can submit 10 requests, but we're only going to work on one change at a time, okay? And then the idea is, what are the requests, like what sort of requests are there? So examples of customizations that most Salesforce customers need. Number one, you need your data. So you probably have data right now that's in spreadsheets. It might be in ERP like SAP or Epicor, like some other application that manages inventory. You might have customer records in there, right? You might have like an accounting package, like for example QuickBooks, where you have customer data in there. And so you need your data that's in those other places, spreadsheets or another system, and you need a copy of that, or you need that data in Salesforce. Okay. So that's reports are, you might need a sales report on actual sales closed. You might need an opportunity report on deals that are in progress. You might need a report on leads that are generated from marketing activities. Okay, so that's an example of reports. So custom fields, you probably have specific data that relates to your business, and you want to make sure that there's fields that match your other business applications, your spreadsheets, and data that you're collecting that's important to your business. And then Salesforce probably comes out of the box with data that's not important to your business. Or they might have concepts and it's meant for another type of business and we need to change that data. So that's an example of custom fields. And then automations. What are automations? Something like Zapier. Zapier is a software application that connects, let's say, Salesforce to QuickBooks, Salesforce to Google Spreadsheets, Salesforce to something like DocuSign, okay? And you can use Zapier to create automations between Salesforce and those other applications, okay? Like, how would it look of you becoming a customer or a member, actually, of Salesforce experts? So the first thing is you would schedule a kickoff call. So you're going to see, once you submit more of your details on what your company is and how many users you have, you'll be directed to a page where you'll receive an email that explains the next steps. The next steps will be book a kickoff call. So you'll get access to our online calendar. You schedule a 30-minute call. We'll go through and ask you questions to figure out the state of your Salesforce, what's working, what's not working. We'll make recommendations as to changes. We'll then assign an account manager to your account. And then as a member, you will also be set up on a project management board. In this case, it's called Trello. And Trello basically lets you submit cards, which are like trouble tickets, right? So they're a request. So let's say you wanted to create a custom report. You said, hey, I have this spreadsheet. Can I get this into Salesforce? You would submit a card on your Trello board. You would tag Salesforce experts, and then we would assign that in our queue, and we would work on, in your Salesforce instance, creating a custom report for you. That's how that works. You're going to basically have day-to-day communication where you're going to see things that you submit, when they're being worked on and when they're completed, or they need review or feedback from you. But that's essentially what's going to happen. So you'll say, yes, I want in. You'll set up a call with us. We'll go through all those steps. Now, what is this going to cost you? So normally, if you hired a Salesforce consultant, you hired me, and be like $200 an hour, right, to come in and tell you what to do. And you hire a developer, there's probably $100 to $200 an hour depending on the type of developer. This is going to be, instead, is the plan is to make this a flat rate of $9.97 a month. But here's what I need. I need referenceable clients. If you agree to be a referenceable client, I can use your logo, a quote, maybe we record a video at some point, a short video that I can use to market to other companies that I want to become members of Salesforce Experts. I'm going to do this, not $1,000 a month, but I'm going to do it for $249 a month. Not for 12 months, not for anything but for life. As long as you're with us, you don't cancel, you keep paying your bill, it's $249 a month, unlimited change requests, one active request at a time. Here's examples we've talked about. And I'm going to do my best to make sure that you're super happy and that this is totally worthwhile for you to keep. It's month to month, so if you decide to cancel, that's fine, but I'm not going to guarantee the price after that. So if you're willing to be a referenceable client, I will do this for the life that you are a member. In the future, my plan is to raise this price because I know this is way undervalued. Like, you can understand, how many hours is this? This is like, what, 2.5 hours of even a normal developer? So the risk is there that, you know, this kind of gets too expensive. What this is also going to let me do is this is going to be learn, right? I'm going to see how many changes you really need a month and how much time they actually take me. So I'm going to create a model where I can understand, okay, maybe you're one of my first 5, 10 members, you know, customers of Salesforce Experts. What do I need to charge the next 10 and the next 10 and the next 10 in order for me to be profitable and for them to also be happy, right? Give them good value, just like I want to give you good value. So this, you know, I take on a certain amount of risk of this, but the reality is I'm going to learn and I'm going to have referenceable clients, so that's worth a lot to me. All right, I've said a lot. If you are interested in this, let's set up a time to talk. So all you have to do is complete the registration below to indicate, yes, I want to do this for my business, or I at least want to talk about it. Book a time with me. We'll jump on a call, talk about your situation, and from there, you know, if you're ready to go, then I'll send you your recurring invoice of $249 a month. We'll get access to your Salesforce. We'll set up your Trello project board, assign you an account manager, and we can get started on customizing Salesforce so it works for your business. Sound good? All right, just click below, apply, and we'll get things rolling.